happy holidays from all of us here at the ZNS Television Network.
Welcome back. The Royal Bahamas Police Force celebrating the joy of Christmas. Last night, police officials held a Christmas tree lighting ceremony to usher in the Yuletide season. Italia Hall was there.
Oh, come let us adore Him.
The Royal Bahamas Police Force Grand Bahama Division hosting their annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony on Wednesday evening outside of the Gerald Bartlett Police Headquarters in Freeport. Under the theme, The True Meaning of Christmas, the Celebration of Life. Law enforcement officers were all out in full force, along with members from the community. Students from the various youth organizations and local institutions provided entertainment for the crowd. The Christmas message was given by Pastor Desmond Stirrup, who says all things are possible to those who truly believe in God.
The believing sinner can become a saint. The believing hater can become a peacemaker. The believing liar can become a preacher of truth. The miraculous conception has pricked the minds of every thinker. Yet, as one theologian said, if you try to explain it, you will lose your mind. But if you don't believe it, you will lose your soul.
He adds that the joy of this season is Jesus Christ.
No matter how messed up we are or have become, He offers to take us up, to rebuild us, to rewire us, to resurrect us, to reconcile us, to redeem us, to restore us back to His original plan. Our nation continues then to look for the bright stars in the sky whose light is lit, with the intent to bring other men and women, boys and girls to a place where they can be rebuilt.
Pastor Callie Theog then prayed for all law enforcement officers and the nation. Senior Assistant Commissioner of Police Emmerich Seymour gathered the children on the stage to light the Christmas tree. 3, 2, 1. The kids were then in for a treat as they got an opportunity to meet Santa Claus. The event closed out with a Junkanoo rush out by students from the 8 Mile Rock High School. Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Italia. A local resident is continuing an annual tradition to ensure that children on Grand Bahama have a Merry Christmas as the island recovers from Hurricane Matthew. Santa's Helpers has been brightening the lives of children around the island for years with its toy drive during the Yuletide season, and this year will be no different. However, the organization needs the assistance of the public to make it all happen. The Rotary Club of Freeport has come on board once again with a financial donation. President Darren Cooper.
Over the years, the Rotary Club of Freeport has always supported Santa's Helper, and we thought it was only, again, our duty to do the very same thing. And this year we've decided to increase it a bit just because of the storm that's passed, and we wanted to make sure that all the kids have a toy this year to be able to enjoy a little of Christmas. And so we're grateful to be able to partner with Vicky and to make this venture happen.
Founder of Santa's Helpers, Vicky Martell, is grateful for the support from Rotarians as she's appealing to others to donate to the toy drive.
My wonderful, fabulous, fantastic Rotary Club, who are so giving of heart and funds, have given me a lot of money to shop for the children, because kids all deserve a little bit of Christmas, come rich or come poor. We've had a tremendous flow with the hurricane, and the children that had a few things, as the old boy said, ain't got nothing now. So the kids are really depending on you all this year, and I am too. And I know you'll come through for me.
Now, last year, Santa's Helpers distributed over 7,000 toys to children around Grand Bahama. If you would like to assist, you can drop toys off at the Freeport News or call Vicky at 443-5345. Member of Parliament for Central Grand Bahama Nico Grant made his final musical instrument donation this week. He presented 3 trumpets to the New Life Classic Dancers Junkanoo group outside his constituency office. For 2 decades, Grant has been donating instruments to various organizations across the island and says it has brought him great joy to do so. He says it has helped to strengthen his love for Bahamian culture and music.
It represents the final musical instrument presentation of my music ministry that started some 20 years ago when I presented the Police, Youth Sports and Social Club with enough instruments to support, or to start rather, a marching band. Last year around the same time I presented 3 of the major Junkanoo groups, musical instruments in commemoration of my 20th music anniversary. I love what the leaders of Junkanoo has done for Junkanoo and Grand Bahama. I've watched it grow over the years. In addition to that, it provides our youngsters with wholesome recreation, at the same time enlarging or improving our culture.
Classic Dancers Group leader Ken Motorboat Ferguson is grateful for the donation. He says with 50 persons in the brass section, the new instruments will come in handy.
These horns that was presented this morning would go a long, long way, because we have youngsters who we try to keep off the street to 4 to 5 months out of the year. Well, more than that, because the brass section starts practice from around in June, so that's 6 months. This will all augur well for them. We would be able to have more persons coming into practice now, simply because of these extra horns.
Grant says his instrument donations over the years were a result of his vision that one day live music will return to hotels on Grand Bahama. He hopes that this donation over the years will help make that dream come true. Now it's time to ask the doctor.
Welcome. Mel from Nassau asks, my nephew has suffered from asthma since he was young. He's now 17. Shouldn't he have outgrown asthma by now? And if not, can he be cured? Mel, thanks for your great question. While it is true that childhood asthma does sometimes resolve as children grow up and become young adults, this is not always the case. For some people, asthma is a minor problem, but for others, it can be a major problem that interferes with daily activities and may lead to a life-threatening asthma attack. This is because asthma is a common condition which your airways narrow and swell and produce extra mucus. This can make breathing difficult and trigger coughing, wheezing, and shortness of breath. The symptoms of asthma can vary from you having infrequent asthma attacks to having symptoms only at certain times or all the time. So if you, your child, or your teenager has asthma and experience frequent attacks, please take him or her to see a doctor or go to the nearest emergency room immediately, because the medication adjustments may be necessary to better control asthma symptoms. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. Ricardo Lightborn is up next with sports.